RCC, this is the 1926 Quincy from Stillwell to 96nd radio check.
1926 Quincy, Stillwell, 96th Street, 2nd Avenue, radio checks loud and clear.
10-4.
$19.15 Romeo at 36th Street.
1915 Romeo, 36th Street, 4th Avenue. That is a copy. Your next call back, Pacific.
Copy for Pacific.
This is 1912 Bay Park at 62nd Street. Excuse me.
1912 Delta, 62nd Street. That is a copy. Your next callback's 9th Avenue.
Chapter for 9th.
1902 Nancy, bypassing 4th Avenue, 9th Street.
That's a copy. 1902 for bypassing 4th Avenue. Your next callback, Pacific.
Copy.
CC 1900 Delta out of Stillwell, calling back Atlantic Pacific. Punching for the Delta line.
100 Delta Pacific. That is a copy. Your next callback's decob interlocking X122.
RCC, this is
10-4 decob interlock.
1926 Quincy from Stillwell to 96th.
18 is at Bay Parkway.
18 Fox, Bay Parkway. That is a copy. Your next callback, 62nd Street.
Copy.
26 request line by Stillwell. Punching for Nancy lineup.
26 Quincy. That is a copy for departing Stillwell. Your next callback will be Kings Highway.
10-4.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
1908 Nancy is at 59 Street, 4th Avenue.
59th Street, 4th Avenue for the 1908 Nancy. That is a copy. Your next callback, 36th Street.
Copy 36.
This is the 1920 Nancy, calling back at Kings Highway.
Wait, Nancy, Kings Highway. That is a copy. Your next callback will be 8th Avenue.
That's a copy.
'06 calling back at 36th Street.
06 Fox, 36. That is a copy. Your next callback will be Pacific.
$1914 Quincy, calling back at 8th Avenue.
14 Quincy, 8th Avenue. That is a copy. Proceed to your next stop, 59th Street.
Copy 5.
Go to Nancy. That is a copy for Pacific Street. Your next callback, decob interlocking X122.
Be advised, RCC 1900 Delta out of Stillwell, coming up on decob interlocking X122.
100 Delta, decob interlocking X122. That is a copy. Your next callback will be Grand Street.
10-4 for Grand Street.
This is 86th Street.
This is the 1908 Nancy calling in at 36th Street.
Alright, Nancy, 36th Street, that is a copy. Please hold. There's a train in front of you heading to Pacific.
10-4.
1920 Street, Romeo is at 59th
This
Street.
is a Manhattan-bound Q train via the
53 Romeo, 59th Street, 4th Avenue, that is a copy. Please hold for a
Avenue
connection with
U.
the 1914
Copy, hold.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
$19.24 Delta is at Bay Parkway.
For Delta Bay Parkway, there's a copy. It's called back 62nd Street.
Copy.
This is Avenue U.
Okay, 1901 Nancy holding at 36th Street. You may proceed out. Your next call will be bypassing 4th Avenue, 9th Street.
Copy bypassing
This is
4th
a
Avenue.
Manhattan-bound Q train via the
1914
N
Quincy
line.
is still at
The
96,
next
call
stop
back at
is
59th Street.
Kings Highway.
14 Quincy,
Stand
59th
clear
Street,
of the
4th Avenue. That is a
closing
copy. Your
doors,
next
please.
callback is 36th Street.
5 for 30 seconds.
1923 Romeo, you may close it out when ready. Your next callback is 36th Street.
Copy.
The 06 call back at Little Parkless Pacific.
06 Fox Pacific, that is a copy. Your next callback is decomm interlock. Your next 122.
Therefore.
1912 9th Avenue.
1912 Delta at 9th Avenue, that is a copy. Please hold. There is a Quincy heading in front of you to 36th Street.
Copy, copy.
1902 Nancy's at the 12 interlock.
02 Nancy,
This
interlocking
is
next 122,
Kings
that is a
Highway.
copy. Your next callback will be Canal Street.
Copy for Canal Street.
This is a Manhattan-bound Q train via the N line. The next stop is
1938
Bay
Quincy, Stillwell,
Parkway.
96th Street, 2nd Avenue. Radio text loud and clear.
Oh, Kings
Stand
Highway
clear of the
26.
closing doors, please.
1932 ready to depart Stillwell.
32 Nancy, that is a copy for departing Stillwell. Your next callback is Kings Highway.
Got Kings Highway.
Kings Highway
26 Quincy at Kings Highway. Your next callback is 8th Avenue.
10-4.
This is the 1950 Romeo at Atlantic.
15 Romeo at Pacific, that is a copy. Your next callback will be Court.
At Court Street.
1908 Nancy bypassing 9th Street.
Oh wait, Nancy has a copy for bypassing 9th Street. You're cleared in the Pacific.
10-4.
02 Nancy has cleared the interlock.
As a copy, thank you. It's
1914 Quincy, call back at 36th Street.
14 Quincy at 36th Street, that is a copy. Your next callback will be Pacific.
Copy for Atlantic Pacific.
All Delta holding at 9th Avenue, you may proceed into 36th Street.
Bay Parkway.
For 36th Street, 4th Avenue Express.
This is a Manhattan-bound Q train via the N line. The next stop is 20th Avenue.
62nd Street for the 18.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
18 Fox, 62nd, that is a copy. Your next callback is 9th Avenue.
Copy.
06 call back at decomm interlocking.
06 Fox, interlocking X122, that is a copy. Your next callback is Peak of the Bridge.
Therefore.
RCC has a 1900 Delta on the store coming back at Gray Street.
100 Delta Grand Street, that is a copy. Your next callback's West 4th.
That is a 10-4 for West 4th.
1908 Nancy is at Pacific
20th
Street.
Avenue.
08 Nancy Pacific, that is a copy. Your next callback, decal interlocking X122.
Copy X122.
Twelve 23 Romeo is at 36th Street.
23 Romeo 36, that is a copy. Both for connection with the
Manhattan-bound
1912
Q-train
Delta.
Via the N line.
Beautiful
The
connect.
next stop is 18th Avenue.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
This is the 1920 Nancy. Doors open at 8th Avenue.
20 Nancy, that's a copy for 8th Avenue. You may proceed to your next stop, 59th Street.
It's a copy.
This is 18th Avenue. This is a Manhattan-bound Q train via the N line. The next stop is New Utrecht Avenue.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
62nd Street for the 24 Delta.
24 Delta 62nd, that is a copy. Your next callback will be Fort Hamilton Parkway.
Is it 1912 26th Street?
Beacon Bridge for the 06.
6 Fox Peak of the Bridge, that is a copy. Your next callback, Canal Street.
Perfect.
It's the 1912 36th Street, 4th Avenue.
Delta 36th Street, that is a copy. Connect this house from 23 Romeo. Both trains may close down when ready. Your callback for both trains is Pacific Street.
Copy for Pacific.
P14, Quincy calling back at Atlanta Pacific.
Pacific for the 1914 Quincy, that is a copy. We'll hold you there for 30 seconds.
That was a
This
cop.
is New Utrecht Avenue. Transfers available to the D and N trains. This is a Manhattan-bound Q train via the N
Go to Nancy Canal, that is a copy. Your next
stop is
callback's 34th
Fort
Street, Herald
Hamilton
Square.
Parkway.
Copy for 34th Street.
Stand clear of the
1900
closing
Delta on the
doors,
store.
please.
Highway.
Alright, 1914 Quincy holding at Pacific. You may proceed. Your next callback's decub interlocking next 122.
1900 Delta out of store coming back at West 4th.
100 Delta West 4th, callback's 34th Street, Herald Square.
Copy of 34th Herald Square.
1915 Romeo, Court Street.
32 Nancy Kings Highway. You may proceed. Your next callback's 8th Avenue.
Copy for 8th Avenue.
15 Romeo at Court. Proceed to Whitehall.
Copy Whitehall.
14 Quincy. If you didn't hear me, you may proceed. Your next callback's interlocking X122.
After interlocking X12.
38 Quincy, do I have permission to depart Coney Island?
1918 is a
38 Quincy at first depart Stillway. Next callback's Kings
Copy.
Highway.
Copy.
08 Nancy interlocking X122. Callback's Peak of the Bridge.
Copy peak.
1918 is arriving at 9th Avenue.
18 Fox 9th Avenue. That is a copy. You may proceed to 36th Street.
Copy for 36th Street, Sunset Park.
1920 Nancy. Doors open at 59th Street.
20 Nancy 59th Street. That is a copy. Please hold. There is a Fox heading in front of you to
This
36th
is
Street.
Fort Hamilton Parkway.
24 Delta. Disregard the callback of Fort Hamilton. Your callback's 9th Avenue.
Copy.
This This is a Manhattan-bound Q train via the
06 calling back at
The
Canal
next
Street.
stop is 8th Avenue.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
06 Fox Canal, that is a copy. I'm holding you there for a minute because there's a train in front of you that departed Canal not too long ago.
Red 4.
This is 8th Avenue.
923 Romeo.
23 Romeo, call back specific. 1906 Fox holding at Canal Street, may proceed out. Your next call back is 14th Street, Union Square.
This is a Manhattan
8th Avenue,
Brooklyn,
Brooklyn, for the
Yeah.
1926.
The next stop is 59th
26
Street.
Quincy, 8th Avenue, that is a copy. Please hold. There's a Nancy in front of you holding at 59th Street.
10-4.
1900
1900 Delta,
Delta.
34th Street, Herald Square. That is a copy. Your next call back to Rockefeller Center.
It's 10-4 over top of the rock.
1915 Romeo is at Whitehall Street.
15 Romeo, Whitehall. That is a copy. Your next call back's Canal.
Happy for Canal.
It's 1912 Pacific Street.
12 Delta Pacific. That is a copy. I'm holding you there for a minute. The train from you gets a call back to the interlocking.
Got the rolling.
Nancy's at the peak of the bridge.
Oh, wait, at the peak of the bridge, that is a copy. Your next call back's Canal Street.
Copy Canal.
Quincy, calling back interlocking X122.
14 Quincy, that's a copy. Interlocking X122. Your next call back's peak of the bridge.
For
24 Delta
12
at
Delta,
9th Avenue.
12 Delta holding at Pacific. You may proceed out. Your next call back's interlocking X122.
Got for interlocking X122.
24 Delta at 9th Avenue. That is a copy. Please hold. There's a train in front of you heading to 36th Street.
Alden.
Speaking of that, I'm at 36 right now. Just pulled in.
18 Fox 36. That is a copy. Your next call back's Pacific.
Copy.
20 Nancy holding at 59th Street. You may proceed at 36. 26 Quincy holding at 8th Avenue. You may proceed to 59th Street.
10-4.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please. Stand clear of...
$1900 Delta out of store, calling back at the top of the rock, punching for Central Park West.
100 Delta Rockefeller, that is a copy. Next call back to 59th Street, Columbus Circle.
Time for 59th.
14 Quincy, calling back at peak of the bridge.
14 Quincy, peak of the bridge, that is a copy. Cook's callback will be Canal Street. Hold outside of Canal until further notice.
Copy for outside of Canal.
Just calling back at 14th Street, Union Square.
06 Fox Union Square. Alright, 06 Fox Union Square, that is a copy. Your next callback's 34th Street, Herald Square.
Kings Highway for the 38 Quincy.
38 Quincy, Kings Highway, that is a copy. Your next callback's New Utrecht Avenue.
Copy for 62nd.
02 Nancy at 34th Street, Herald Square. Quick for local line. Your next callback is 57th Street, 7th Avenue.
Copy.
Oh wait, Nancy is at Canal Street lower level.
Oh, yeah, Nancy Canal, lower level, that is a copy. Your next callback will be 34th Street, Herald Square.
Copy 34.
14 Quincy, disregard the callback and holding outside Canal. You are clear into Canal Street.
Copy.
This is the 1912 decal interlocking X122.
This
Oh,
is
belt interlocking
59th
X122, that is a copy. Your next callback
Transfer
is
is
Grand Street.
available to the
Copy for
N
Grand Street.
and R trains.
1923 Romeo is at
23 Romeo Pacific, that is a copy. Your next callback will be Court Street.
This is
59th Street for the
Manhattan-bound
26
Q train
Quincy.
via the N line.
26
The
Quincy,
next stop
59th Street, that is a copy. Please
36th
hold as train from the
Street.
engine 36.
10-4.
Stand clear of the closing doors,
1920
please.
Nancy, doors open at 36.
We should be moving
20 Nancy 36, that is a copy. Your next callback Pacific.
Copy.
24 Delta holding in 9th Avenue. Thank you for holding. You may proceed into 36th Street.
36.
Six call back at 34th Herald Square.
06 Fox, 34th Street, Herald Square, that is a copy. Express Line. Your next callback will be Lexington Avenue, 63rd Street.
F4.
18 Foxtrot is at Atlantic Barclays.
18 Fox Pacific, that is a copy. Your next callback's decob interlocking X122.
Copy.
18, hold up. Whatever my time is, calling in at 8th Avenue.
32 Nancy, 8th Avenue, that is a copy. Please hold as a train from you holding at 59th Street.
Copy.
19 Romeo is at Canal Street.
15 Romeo, Canal upper level, that is a copy. Your next callback will be 34th Street, Herald Square.
Copy 34.
This is the 1900 Delta out of Stowe, calling back at 59th Street, Columbus Circle.
100 Delta Columbus Circle is a copy. Your next callback's 125.
That is a copy for Harlem 125.
Wait, you told me to hold at 8th Avenue?
1932, that is correct. Hold at 8th Avenue. There's a train from
thank
holding
you.
59.
Copy.
Eight, 1914 Quincy Colombica Canal Street.
14 Quincy Canal, that is a copy. Your next callback will be 34th Street, Herald Square.
Copy.
$19.02 Nancy at 57th Street, 7th Avenue.
That's your Nancy, 57th Street, 7th Avenue. That is a copy. Your next callback is Lexington, 59th.
I'm at 57 as well.
1918 Foxtrot calling in decob interlocking X122.
That's a cop for X122, 18 Fox. Your next callback will be Canal Street.
Copy.
38 Quincy is at New Utrecht. 38 Quincy, New Utrecht, that is a copy. Your next callback will be next stop, Fort Hamilton, and hold. Copy.
24 Delta is calling in at 36.
24 Delta 36, that is a copy. Your next callback, Pacific.
10-4.
Oh wait, Nancy is at
26
34th Street Herald, calling it punching for the local lineup.
Oh, wait, Nancy, that's a copy for Herald Square. Your next callback is 57th Street, 7th Avenue.
Copy 57.
26 Quincy, holding at 59th Street. You may proceed to 36th Street.
10-4.
32 Nancy, holding at 8th Avenue. You may proceed to 59th Street.
Copy for 59th Street.
38 Quincy, disregard the callback of Fort Hamilton Parkway. Your new callback is 8th Avenue.
1920 Nancy, doors open at Pacific Street.
20 Nancy Pacific, that is a copy. Your next callback, decal interlocking at X122.
That's a copy.
923 Romeo is at 4th Street.
23 Romeo Court, that is a copy. Your next callback's Whitehall.
This is the 1912 Delta that overshot Grand Street by 2 sets of doors.
06 calling back at Lexington 63rd.
12 Delta Grand Street, overshot by 2 sets of doors. That is a copy. You're gonna key out the doors. Proceed to Broad Lafayette, max speed 10 miles per hour.
Cop for max 10 miles an hour, keying up doors.
06 Fox, Lexington 63rd. That is the copy. Your next callback will be Roosevelt Island. 38 Quincy is holding at Fort Hamilton. 06 Fox, that a copy for Roosevelt Island. 38 Quincy, Fort Hamilton, callback 8th Avenue. Copy. (1906) Fox at Lexington 63rd. Your callback is Roosevelt Island. Can I get a copy?
10-4.
This is 36th Street. Transfer is available to the D, N, and R
1920
train.
Nancy at DeKalb, Interlock.
20 Nancy, decal interlocking X122. That is a copy. Your next callback will be Canal Street.
Copy.
RCC is a 1900 Delta out of Stillwell, calling back at Harlem 125th. Punching here for the Delta Concourse Local, 145 Blue 11.
100 Delta, that's a copy. Your next callback is 145.
That's a copy, 145 Blue 11.
RCC coming to the 1926.
1926 Quincy, go ahead.
Overshot 36 by one door and half of the second door.
26 Quincy, overshot 36th Street by one set of doors and another half door. Your next callback will be 36th Street. Proceed at max speed 10 miles per hour.
I'm at 36th Street. I was...
Excuse me, Pacific.
Max
10
speed
miles per
what?
hour to Pacific.
06 calling back at Roosevelt Island.
You said 10 miles?
06 Fox.
This is a Manhattan
Yes, 10 miles per hour to Pacific.
The N line. The next
38
stop
Quincy is
is
holding at 8th
Atlantic Avenue, Barclays.
Alright, 06 Fox, Roosevelt Island.
Stand clear of the closing doors,
06 Fox,
please.
Roosevelt Island. Please switch over to Queenstown for further instructions. Thank you. Have a safe rest of your trip.
23 Romeo is at Whitehall.
32 Nancy and 59th Street. You may proceed to 36th Street.
Copy for 36th Street.
38 Quincy holding at 8th Avenue. You may proceed to 59th Street. Copy.
1915 Romeo, 34th Street.
23 Romeo at Whitehall. Your next callback's Canal Street.
14 Quincy calling back at Herald as well.
14 Quincy has a copy connection established with the 15 Romeo. Both trains may close now when ready. Both trains, your next callback is 57th Street, 7th Avenue.
Or Delta calling in at 30, or Atlantic, sorry, Pacific.
24 Delta Pacific, that is a copy. Your next callback, decom interlocking X122.
122.
1902 Nancy is at Lexington Avenue, 59th Street, Project Post Aria.
02 Nancy, Lexington 59th, that is a copy. Please show over to Queens Tower for further instructions. Thank you. Have a safe rest of your trip.
1908 Nancy is at 57th Street, 7th Avenue.
Wait, Nancy, 57th Street, 7th Avenue, that is a copy. Your next callback will be Lexington 59th.
Copy Lex 59.
'18 Foxtrot is at Canal Street.
18 Fox Canal is a copy. Your next callback is 34th Street, Herald Square.
Copy that.
RCC is a 1900 Delta out of Stewart, calling back at 145, low level.
100 Delta 145 lower level, that is a copy. Your next callback, 161st River Avenue.
Turn for 161 Yankees.
That's 12 Delta, Bravo Lafayette.
12 Delta, that's a copy for Broad Lafayette. May resume normal speed. Your next callback is 34th Street, Herald Square.
That's for Herald Square.
Street for 38 Quincy.
Quincy at 59th Street, 4th Avenue, that is a copy. Proceed at max speed, 20 miles per hour to further notice to 36th Street.
Copy.
36th Street for the 1932.
32 Nancy, that is a copy for 36th Street. Proceed max speed, 15 miles per hour. Next callback is bypassing 4th Avenue, 9th Street.
Alright, copy for bypassing 4th Avenue, 9th Street, 15.
X122 for the 24 Delta.
24 Delta X122, that is a copy. Your next callback is Grand Street.
Grand.
14 Quincy Columbia, Midtown, 57th Street, 7.
14 Quincy, 57th Street, 7th Avenue, that is a copy. Your next callback will be your next stop, Lexington 63rd.
Copy for look.
Romeo is at 57th Street.
15 Romeo, 57th Street, 7th Avenue, that is a copy. Your next callback is Lexington 59th.
Happy for Lex.
Oh wait, Nancy, calling in at Lex 59.
1908 Nancy, Lexington 59th, that is a copy. Please rush over to Queens Tower for further instructions. Thank you. Have a safe rest of your trip.
N4.
This is 1900 Delta out of Stewart, calling back at 161 Yankees.
100 Delta 161st, that is a copy. Next callback is Tremont Avenue.
Turn for Tremont.
$1914 Quincy Columbia, Lexington 63rd.
14 Quincy, Lexington 63rd, that is a copy. Your next callback will be your last stop, 96th Street, 2nd Avenue.
Copy for
36th Street for the 38 Quincy.
38 Quincy 36, that is a copy. Please hold. There's traffic in front of you between you and Atlantic.
Copy.
This is the 1920 Nancy. Calling back at Canal Street, lower level.
20 Nancy Canal, that is a copy. Your next callback is 34th Street, Herald Square.
Copy.
23 Romeo is at Canal Street, upper level.
23 Romeo, that's a copy for Canal, upper level. Your next callback is 34th Street, Herald Square.
Repeat call back.
23 Romeo, 34th Street, Herald Square.
Copy 34th Street.
12 Delta, 34th Herald.
12 Delta, Herald Square, that is a copy. Your next callback is Rockefeller Center.
Have a top of the rock.
1918 Foxtrot at 34th Street, Herald Square.
18 Fox, Herald Square, that is a copy. Your next callback will be Lexington 63rd.
Copy.
1915 Romeo is at Lexington 59th.
15 Romeo, Lex 59, that is a copy. Please show over to Queens Tower for further instructions. Thank you. Have a safe rest of your trip.
Copy.
Thirty-two Nancy, please hold when you get to Union bypassing. Just hold there.
Copy. Can I resume regular speeds or continue at 15?
Continue at 15. 26 yet to call back.
Copy.
26 is currently we're currently bypassing 4th at 9th Street, 1.0 miles away from Atlantic.
As a copy. $1932 Nancy, again, sorry for the change in callback. Hold your current location. The 1910 is
That's
1926
copy.
in front of you.
That's a copy.
Delta, top of the rock.
12 Delta Rockefeller, that is a copy. Your next callback, 59th Street, Columbus Circle.
Copy 59 Columbus.
T4 Delta calling in a Grand.
24 Delta Grand Street, that is a copy. Your next callback is 34th Street, Herald Square.
Copy.
Quincy to man at 96th Street.
1914 Quincy, terminate 96th Street 2nd Avenue. That is a copy. You may discharge your passengers. Terminate your train. Thank you for your service. Have a good night.
Thanks. You
1900 Delta out of Stillwell, calling back at Tremont.
100 Delta Tremont, that is a copy. Your next callback is Bedford Park Boulevard.
10-4 for Bedford Park.
38 Quincy, holding at 36th Street. You're holding because the 26 is proceeding 10 miles per hour in front of you.
Yo, Chris, hurry your slow ass up, nigga.
Yo.
Hey, keep the radio open for important transmissions.
My fault.
Sorry. We're currently almost Atlantic.
That's a copy. 26 Quincy, let me know when you have doors open.
Alright. I have RCI on my train. They say that my brakes are perfectly fine. I just had a malfunction at 36th Street.
(1920) Nancy, doors open at 34th Street, Herald Square.
20 Nancy has a copy for 34th Street, Herald Square. Push for local lineup. Your next callback's 57th Street, 7th Avenue.
That's a copy.
(1918) Foxtrot to Lexington Avenue, 63rd Street.
18 Fox, Lexington 63rd, that is a copy. Your next callback's Roosevelt Island.
Copy.
12 Delta, 59 Columbus.
12 Delta, Columbus Circle, that is a copy. Your next callback's 125.
Got for Harlem, 125.
This is Atlantic Avenue, Barclays Center. Transfer is available to the 2, 3, 4, 5, B, D, N, and R trains. Connection is available to the Long Island Railroad.
1232 Romeo is at 34th Street, Square.
Romeo 34th Street, Herald Square, that is a copy. Please hold. There's a Nancy that just crossed in front of you. It's Times Square.
Copy order.
Atlantic Avenue, Brooklyn Center for the 26. Punch it for she punched it for Quincy line. I mean Nancy line. Excuse me.
26 Quincy at
Stand clear of
Pacific.
the
Your next
closing
callback
doors,
interlocking
please.
X122.
10-4.
32 Nancy, thank you for holding. Your next callback's Pacific.
Regular speeds. Can the 1932 resume regular speeds?
Yes, you can do normal speed to Pacific.
That's a copy.
38 Quincy, thank you for holding. You may proceed out of 36th Street. Your next callback's bypassing 4th Avenue, 9th Street.
1918 Foxtrot to Roosevelt Island.
38 Quincy, yes, you can proceed out of 36. Callback's bypassing 4th Avenue, 9th Street. 18 Fox, Roosevelt Island, that is a copy. Please switch over to Queens Tower for further instructions. Thank you. Have a safe rest of your trip.
Copy that.
Okay, 1923 Romeo holding at Herald Square. You may proceed out. Your next callback is 49th Street.
Copy 49th Street.
30 or 24 Delta is 34th Herald.
24 Delta Herald Square. That is a copy. Your next callback is Rockefeller Center.
Copy.
1932 is at Atlantic Avenue.
32 Nancy Pacific. That is a copy. Your next callback is decal interlocking X122.
Copy for G-Call X122.
RCC, you want me to hold or you want me to call you when I'm approaching? Cause I'm currently approaching the mission. You want me to hold?
26 Quincy, you may proceed. Your next callback, Peak of the Bridge.
Peak of the Bridge, that's a copy for Peak of the Bridge.
38 Quincy, you may disregard the callback, bypassing 4th Avenue, 9th Street. You're clearing the Pacific Street.
1920
Copy.
Nancy, doors open at 57th Street.
20 Nancy, 57th Street, 7th Avenue. That is a copy. Your next callback is Lexington 59th.
Copy.
RCC is at 1900 Delta out of Stowell, coming back at Bedford Park, punching for 2 Fifth Street.
100 Delta, that is a copy of Bedford Park Boulevard. Your next callback is your next and last stop, North 205th.
10 for the last stop, North 205th.
This is the 1912 Southern Nancy. Round 125th.
912 Delta 125, that is a copy. Your next callback is 145.
Got for Harlem 145.
Top of the line for the 24.
24 Delta Rockefeller, that is a copy. Your next callback is Columbus, sir.
1923 Romeo is at 49th Street.
23 Romeo, 49th Street, that is a copy. Your next callback is your next stop, 57th Street, 7th Avenue.
Copy 59th.
Excuse me, we are approaching Peak of the Bridge, currently about to go downhill.
26 Quincy, Peak of the Bridge, that is a copy. Your next callback is Canal Street.
It's a copy for Canal Street, where we punch for Express Canal.
RCC, be advised the 1900 Delta has terminated at North 205th Street, discharge possible.
100 Delta, that is a copy for Norwood 205th. Please call back at the layout.
10 for the layout.
1932 is approaching X1, whatever this is, the decal interlocking.
32 Nancy, interlocking X122, that is a copy. Your next callback is Peak of the Bridge.
Copy for Peak of the Bridge.
.38 Quincy at LA Pacific.
38 Quincy Pacific, that is a copy. Your next callback is the decal interlocking X122.
Copy.
$1920 Nancy, doors open at Lexington Avenue.
Attention passengers, this train will continue
Nancy,
to run
Lexington
express
59th, that is a
from
copy.
Canal
Please show me the
Street
Queenstown
all
for
the
the
way
instructions.
to
Thank you. Have a safe
7th
rest of your
Street,
trip.
7th Avenue, which means this train will skip Prince Street, 8th Street, 23rd Street, 28th Street, and 49th
1923 Romeo
local
is at
station stops. If you wish to get off at these local stops, please get off at Canal Street, 14th Street,
23
34th
Romeo,
Street,
next
Herald
clock,
Square, and
Lexington
Times Square,
59.
42nd Street.
Copy,
Once again, this train will go express to 96th Street.
1900 Delta has terminated
Thank
at
you
the
for riding
middle.
with MTA New York City Transit.
100 Delta at the layup, that is a copy. You can lock down your train. Thank you for your service. Have a good night.
So fool, you too.
Have a good one, sir.
Thank you.
This is the 1912 Harlem 145.
Oh, Delta 145, that is a copy. Your next call back is 167.
That's copy 167.
'24 Delta, Columbus Circle.
24 Delta, Columbus Circle, that is a copy. Your next call back is 125.
This is
125.
Canal Street. Transfers available to the 6, J, N, R, W, and Z trains.
Canal Street, looking for the express lineup.
Street, 2nd Avenue bound Q Express train. The
6
next
Quincy
stop
Canal,
is
that is a copy. Next call back 34th Street, Herald
Union
Square.
Temple for
Clear
Herald
of the
Square.
closing doors, please.
Peak of the bridge in 1932.
Okay. 32 Nancy, peak of the bridge, that is a copy. That's call back Canal Street.
Copy for Canal Street.
Romeo is at Lexington 59th Street.
23 Romeo, Lexington 59th, that is a copy. Please go to Queenstown for further instructions. Thank you. Have a safe rest of your trip.
Copy, that's going to be this year. No.
This is 14th Street, Union Square. Transfer is available to the 4, 5, 6, L, R, and W trains.
'38 Quincy, your next callback is peak of the bridge. If you pass the junction, now just be
The
straight.
next stop is 34th Street, Herald Square.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
This is the 1912 Delta 167.
Delta 167, that is a copy. Good for local line. Your next callback's Tremont Avenue.
Copy for local lineup at Tremont Avenue.
Canal Street for the 1932.
32 Nancy Canal, that is a copy. Your next callback will be Thursday, Herald Square.
You said Herald Square? Your mic was a little choppy.
32 Nancy, correct. Herald Square.
Copy for Herald Square.
This is 34th Street, Herald Square. Transfer is available to the B, D, F, M, N,
24 Delta calling in at
W
125.
trains. Transfer is available to the M34
24
select
Delta
bus
125,
service.
that is a copy. Let's call
Connection is
that
available
145.
to the PATH trains.
145.
34th Street, Herald Square, punching for my express lineup.
2nd Avenue bound Q Express train.
6 Quincy Herald Square, that is a copy. Your next callback is Lexington 63rd.
Level for
Stand
Lexington
clear of the
63rd.
closing doors, please.
This is Times Square 42nd Street. Transfer is available to the 1, 2, 3, 7, A, C, E, N, R, and W trains and shuttle to Grand Central. Connection is available to the Port Authority bus terminal. This is a 96th Street, 2nd Avenue bound Q Express train. The next stop is 57th Street, 7th Avenue.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
This is 57th Street, 7th Avenue. Transfer is available to the N, R, and W trains. This is a 96th Street, 2nd Avenue bound Q local train. The next stop is
Then 145 for the 24 Delta.
This is a
Okay,
Manhattan
145,
bound
that is a
Q
copy, next call
local
back
train.
167.
The next stop is West 8.
12 Delta, Tremont.
This is a 96th
Dream
Street,
copy, push for
2nd
the
Avenue
local
bound
line of your next
Q
callback
train.
is Bedford
The
Park
next
Boulevard.
stop is
Bedford Boulevard.
Lexington Avenue, 63rd Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Harold Square, 34th Street for the 1932.
32 Nancy, Herald Square, that is a copy, push for the local line of your next callback 57th Street, 7th Avenue.
Copy for Midtown, 57th Street.
This is Lexington Avenue, 63rd Street. Transfer is available to the F train.
A free transfer is available to the 4, 5, 6, N, R, and W trains by walking to the Lexington Avenue 59th Street station and using your Metro card.
This is a
Lex
96th
63rd.
Street, 2nd Avenue bound Q train. The
620
next
Lexington
stop is
63rd, that is a copy. Your next
72nd
callback will be your last stop, 96th Street, 2nd Avenue.
10-4 96.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
This is 72nd Street. Transfer is available to the M15 Select Bus Service.
This is a 96th Street, 2nd Avenue bound Q train. The next stop is 86th Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
44 Delta, the 167.
Entry 24 Delta 167, that is a copy push for the local line. Your next call back to Tremont Avenue.
Transfer to the M86 Select Bus Service.
This is a 96th Street, 2nd Avenue bound Q train. The next and last stop is 96th Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Midtown 57th Street, 1932.
32 Nancy, 57th Street, 7th Avenue, that is a copy. Your next call back is Lexington 59th.
Copy for Flex 59.
Delta, Bedford Pack.
Delta, Bedford Park Boulevard, that is a copy. Your next call back will be your next and last stop, Norwood 205th.
Stop for Norwood 205th.
This is 96th Street. Transfer is available to the M15 Select Bus Service.
This is the last stop on this train. This train will be returning back to Brooklyn. Please gather all your belongings and exit the train. Thank you for riding with us.
It's a 1912 Norwood.
Delta Norwood 205th, that is a copy. Discharge your passengers, call back at the lab.
That's a copy. Discharge in progress.
This is the last stop on this train.
96th Street,
Everyone,
2nd
please
Avenue,
leave the train.
26th.
Thank you for riding with MTA New York City Transit.
2nd Avenue, that is a copy. You may discharge your passengers. Terminate your train. Thank you for your service. Have